In a world where I always order my own fishing tackle, we're back again, but this time, it's different. It's unboxing time. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Coming back at you today with another unboxing video. A while back I had another fellow fishing YouTuber, Burley Fishing, reach out to me and he asked me to do a collaboration unboxing video with him. Really quickly, let me break down the format. He orders a box of baits, I'll order a box of baits, only instead of sending the boxes to ourselves, we sent the boxes to each other. So I've got a box here from Tackle Warehouse sent to me from Burley Fishing. He has chosen the items contained within. I have no idea what is in this box, and I did the same thing, went through, picked out some baits, sent them to him, and he is going to be doing a simultaneous unboxing collaboration video over there on his channel, dropping right around the same time as this one. So if you guys wanna see what I picked out for him and sent his way, make sure you go over there and check out his video. But we're gonna go ahead and crack off into this box and see what he sent me. Shout outs to Burley Fishing for reaching out, wanting to do a collaboration. I always enjoy working with new people, and I think this was a really cool, fun idea for us to do. Generally, I'm always just ordering all the baits myself, picking out the stuff that I know and love, and oftentimes it can be good to step outside of your comfort zone, let somebody else show you a thing or two, try some things that you never tried before, and who knows, maybe we'll find some of that stuff here in this box. Really quickly, I want to mention that this is your first time watching. If you have not already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. We recently surpassed 24,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you all for taking time out of your day to check out these unboxings. But let's go ahead, crack off into the box, and see what Burley sent us. I'm excited for this one. We also came up with a couple questions that we're gonna go over in this video, hopefully generate a little bit of fishing discussion. We're gonna go ahead and crack off into the box and see what the first bait is right now, and then we'll crack off into a question as well. First thing I see right up top, it's cardboard paper. Everybody knows cardboard paper bait, straight deadly. No, just kidding. Awesome. I just got a glimpse. I don't know. I'm just gonna go top to bottom, pull out baits one at a time, show them to you guys. We'll talk about them. I'll tell you guys what I think. I'll speak a little bit about how I would apply these baits, and we'll ask each other some questions, talk fishing in the process. Let's go ahead, reach off into the box, pull out the first bait. What's it gonna be? I don't know. Freedom customizable swing baits, spinnerbait, double willow, half ounce, chartreuse, and shad. It's a swing head spinnerbait. Check that out. That is extremely unique. So you got a spinnerbait, you got a swing head. That is, I'll be honest, I've never seen one of these before. That is gonna provide some unique action. Dude, I really love the color, that iridescence on the lead head there. Let's go ahead and crack this thing out of the package. You guys know how we do it here on these unboxings. I like to get up close and personal with these baits. Get this thing out of the box, take a look. Oh, look at it just dangling and jangling. That's what I'm talking about. Got that combo, gold and silver double willow leaf blades. Very nice. That's gonna offer some unique action there. Throw a trailer on that. Oh, it's got the screw lock already in there, ready for the trailer. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's not a bad way to kick off this unboxing with a nice bright chartreuse spinnerbait. This is the bait that I started out bass fishing with back in the day, minus the swing head. Bright white and chartreuse spinnerbait, double willow leaf. You know the deal, man. Spinnerbait, stone cold killer down here in Texas, and that right there, dude, I'm digging this so far. That is cool, something I've never seen before to crack off the unboxing. Swing head spinnerbait. You guys let me know what you think about that bait. What trailer should I be throwing on there? What would you throw on that bait? Awesome. Freedom customizable swing baits, spinnerbait. Neat, dude. I ain't mad at it. All right, so there was the first bait out of the box, and we're looking good so far, but let's go ahead and get off into the first question. As mentioned, we came up with a few questions, hopefully spawn some interaction with you guys. Question for me, question for you. I'm gonna answer it. I would love for you guys to go down below in the comments and answer it as well. The first question that we came up with to ask is, during an entire day of fishing, say 8 hours on the water, would you rather catch a whole ton of smaller fish, 1 to 3 pound fish, like 100 of them, or would you rather fish for 8 hours of grinding for that one massive fish, that one big lunker? And I'm pretty sure you guys already know how I'm gonna answer this question. For me personally, I've caught so many smaller fish in my life, I'm on the search for that DD. I'm trying to break my personal best of 9 pounds, 8 ounces, 9.5 pounds, almost did it, but I'm after that 10 pounder, and that's the mission that I'm on. So if it were up to me and I had to go out fish for 8 to 10 hours, catch 100 smaller fish or one monstro, It's one monstro all day for me, but you guys may think differently. What would bring you the most enjoyment out there on the water? Catching a ton of fish all day long, just no lunkers, or one big tank? Go down below in the comments and let me know. But let's go ahead, move on to the next piece out of the box. The next bait that Burley Fishing ordered for your boy, sent down here to Texas for us to try out, is a Z-Man chatterbait. More specifically, it is a weedless Project Z series 1/2 ounce chatterbait. It's got a gold blade on it and the color is Breaking Brim. Let's go ahead and crack it out of the package. If I can get it out of the package. What do I do? How does this work? Fishing gear is so cumbersome. Get out of there, let me have it. All right, there it is. Awesome, bluegill, sunfish, chatterbait pattern, gold blade. It's got the green pumpkin skirt with the orange, blue, and yellow accents. Also a little bit of purple flake going on. Killer bluegill imitation right there. And this is actually a bait that I have owned before in the past, but never thrown. I ended up giving it away to somebody either here on the channel or over on Instagram, but I'm excited to get one of these back in the lineup. Little 1/2 ounce bluegill sunfish imitation chatterbait. And let me tell you something, summertime, don't overlook the bluegill patterns. Those bluegills are up there spawning, and those bass love to murk those bad boys. I guarantee you, I will be throwing this bait out here in the hot weather, in the hot water, down here in Texas. Awesome. 2 bladed baits to crack off this fishing YouTuber collaboration unboxing. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, but let's go ahead and get off into another question. We want to know, if you couldn't fish for largemouth bass, or if you couldn't fish for your primary target species, what species would you target? For me, 2 fish pop into my head, and I'm not gonna say the obvious one. Everybody wants me to say smallmouth. No, I've never caught a smallmouth, and that's on the list. That's on the bucket list. We're gonna make that happen, no question. We're gonna go hunt some smallmouth eventually here on the channel. But the fish that I would target, the fish that sounds the most fun to me to go out and hunt for and try to catch, is the peacock. That's right, the peacock bass down in Florida. That just looks like so much fun to me. I'll almost want to catch one of those more than I even want to catch a smallmouth, just because they look amazing. They fight incredibly hard, and some of the water that you get to go experience to catch those fish, absolutely beautiful. So that's my answer, peacock bass. If I was gonna go dedicate time to targeting a single species and I couldn't ever fish for largemouth again, I'd probably make the run out to the east and target those peacocks. But you guys go down below and let me know what kind of fish you love to fish for. Of course, I love catching all types of fish, but those 2 popped right into my head, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say smallmouth. Peacock bass, that's my answer. But let's go ahead, keep rocking and rolling with this unboxing, get off into the box again, and pull out another bait. This one feels like a soft plastic. Oh, that's money right there. I already know this one. I know this one's a heater. Check this out. Reaction Innovations, the Kinky Beaver. Coosa Special is the color. Let's crack into it. Creature style, beaver style, soft plastic from Reaction Innovations. You got that light watermelon seed on one side, darker green pumpkin, watermelon, red flake on the other. Shoot, I ain't mad at it. That's a killer. What would I do with this? First thing that comes to mind, throw it on a T-rig. I'd be flipping this with a heavy tungsten weight into heavy cover timber, trying to dry out a big bite. One of those big girls down there on bottom. You could also throw this on a swing head. You could chop it down and use it as a jig trailer. Reaction Innovations, man, they just make some of the coolest plastics out there. Killer action, killer mix on their soft plastics as well. Durability, action. You gotta come up with that perfect balance when you're making these baits, and I think Reaction Innovations does a great job. I always gotta give them a sniff. I don't think there's any scent on them. They still smell good. It smells like fishing to me. What do you guys think about that bait? You think that's gonna do good out here in Texas? I think that is a Texas killer. The Kinky Beaver, Coosa Special from Reaction Innovations. Dang, I think this box is fire. So far, I ain't mad at all about the stuff that he sent me. And judging by what I see off in here, we have some more interesting things to follow. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and reach off into the box, pull out another bait. Feels like another soft plastic. What could this be? I'm not even gonna look at it, I'm just gonna hold it up. Dude, look at this thing. Yes, Monstro worm. Gambler, 7-inch burner worm in bruised copper. The burner worm. Hands down, this is the coolest name for a bait that's gonna come out of here. I don't even need to see the rest. The burner worm. That's the move, man. Killer name. And I love throwing a Magnum size soft plastic worm. This thing is beefy, dude. Look at this thing. You got this sort of peanut butter, green pumpkin mixed with the jelly from the peanut butter and jelly style colors that you see. That thing, oh man, big fat cut tail on there. Dude, I'd probably throw this weightless and swim it, TR it and swim it, drag it. Smells funny, kind of stinks. Colors are killer, that jelly, and looks like, actually, what color is that? It's more like a California, yeah, it's like a California 420 style color there on the bottom. That's pretty cool. Got that pumpkin jelly going on. I've never seen these, the burner worm, 7-inch. Yeah, one of the best baits to throw summer months for me. This is a big profile worm. I love it. Love dragging around a worm in the hot summer. Caught some of my best fish doing that. And a large profile worm is something that I always have close by, especially when the bite gets tough out there in the heat. The 7-inch burner worm, bruised copper from Gambler. It's gonna be a killer addition to the arsenal. Let's go ahead, reach into the box and pull out the next bait. What do we got here? Hissy Fit. Hissy Fit. Lake Fork Trophy Lures Hissy Fit. Tactical system. Throw a Hissy Fit. All right, there's a look at that thing. Let's check it out. I'm not even sure what this is. Oh, dude, just noticed something. It looks like a snake head. Look at that, Hissy Fit. I just got the name, so it looks like a snake. And then you just throw your trailer on there. A line soft plastic trailer with swimming pin, orient swim slots, vertical for best swimming action. Swim slots. Totally new to me. I feel like a noob right now. Never seen one of these before. But this is cool, man. Burley Fishing obviously thought outside of the box and got really creative with his box. I don't know that mine is gonna be as fun as this, what I sent him. But this right here, dude, look at that. So is this, it's got like kind of like a scrounger head on it, and then like a frog hook, and then you've got this screw lock. And I don't know if this is right. Like I said, I've never seen one of these before. I'm not even sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but yeah, these things stink, dude. They smell like garlic. Woo! We're about to build a little garlic snake right now. I don't even know if this is what you're supposed to do. It doesn't say what kind of swim bait you have to use, but we just built something ridiculous. I don't know if that's gonna work, but that's cool. It looks cool. Oh man, would you swim it? Would you throw it? I don't know, man. You guys wanna see me go out there and throw that, stay tuned to the channel. I'm not sure that that's the way you're supposed to rig it. But that reminds me of a snake, giant worm, so Hissy Fit. A lined soft plastic trailer with centering pin and twist until flush with it. I've read it like 5 times now. I gotta look this up. I can't take it. I gotta look up some more information about this Hissy Fit, figure out exactly how I'm supposed to rig this thing. It is hot out here in the garage. It's like 600% humidity. Man, I'm already glistening. All right, so I've seen all I need to see. I just pulled it up, and the first video that I saw was a gentleman attaching a small profile plastic worm to the back of the Hissy Fit. Check it out, dude. I wanna mention something, man. Burley Fishing obviously did his research. As some of you probably know if you follow me on Instagram, I've been into reptiles and snake keeping ever since I was a little kid. It's always been one of my favorite things. Reptiles have always been some of my favorite animals. He sent the little snake head Hissy Fit, and like I said, the first video that I pulled up, whole son was rigging it up just like this with a plastic worm. So, dude, I think that might be what you're supposed to do. I don't know, either way. This thing is super unique. It's got me excited. Obviously, I've been ranting and raving, talking about it forever. Check that thing out, man. You guys go down in the comments and let me know what you think about the Hissy Fit. And if you want to see me throw this thing, make sure you stick around, subscribe to the channel. Awesome box so far. Let's go ahead and crack off another question. We got one more creative fishing question for all of us to talk about here, and I'm gonna throw it out right now. So the next question that we came up with to ask you, to ask me, to ask everybody is, if your primary mode of fishing wasn't available to you. You guys know I'm most of the time fishing from my bass boat, but if my bass boat wasn't available, what would I prefer to do? Beat the banks, get a kayak? How would I like to go fishing if I couldn't fish my primary means of fishing? Now, all of you guys out there, if you don't own a bass boat, if you're a bank beater, what would you like to start getting into? How would you like to venture out? Would you like to maybe start with an inner tube, or maybe grab you a kayak? Or were you looking to make the step up into a glitter missile yourself? Go down below and let me know. I can tell you right now that if I couldn't fish from my bass boat, as much as I have thought about getting a kayak in the past, I've even gone to Academy and shopped for kayaks, something you guys probably didn't know, but I would absolutely, without a doubt, go right back to beating the banks, hiking around the water, finding the spots, and fishing from the shore. It's something that I grew up doing my entire life. I've been a bank beater up until just several years ago when I obtained my first bass boat. And if I couldn't fish from a boat, I would probably gravitate right back towards that and start dialing things in from the shore again. I've never personally used a kayak, never been in a kayak, never fished from one. So there's some uncertainty, some variables there that come into play when I make this decision. So with that being said, if I couldn't fish from my boat, I'm fishing from the bank. But I want you to answer the question as well. If you couldn't fish from the bank and that's where you normally fish, what would you rather do? Would you rather get a kayak, pedal power, paddling around? Or are you looking to make the step up into a bigger boat? Maybe a John boat, maybe an inflatable inner tube. Maybe you want to throw your waders on and get out there neck deep in water. I don't know, be creative. Go down below and let me know what you would do if your primary mode of fishing wasn't available to you. But for me, I'm beating the banks. Let's go ahead and get off into the rest of this unboxing. We have a couple more baits here in the box. Looking forward to cracking these open with you, taking a look at some stuff that we normally probably wouldn't be seeing here on the channel. This is fun. If you guys are enjoying this collaboration unboxing video between myself and Burley Fishing, please take the time to go down below right now, click that thumbs up button on the video, and that will let me know to do more of this in the future. Let's grab another bait out of the box. Next up, looks like another soft plastic. What is it? Chase baits, salted and scented. Flaccid. It says flaccid. Flaccid shad. Funny. Plum flaccid shad from Chase Baits, inspired by the chase. This is another one that I don't have and that I have not seen, but I see something that I dig already. It's kind of got like a saltwater look to it. These fins are really unique on the tail. Check these out. Look at that. Flowing. Getting flowy. A wiggly jiggler. Awesome. The Chase Baits. Flaccid shad. It was written in fancy cursive, so I was like, what does that say? I wasn't thinking flaccid would be a word that I would generally see on the front of fishing tackle, but unique rainbow tail action with more flop on the drop. Cool, man. That's a neat one. I would definitely throw this. No question, I would throw this bait, and I bet you I would catch on it too. We were supposed to pick out something unique, maybe an off-the-wall type of bait. I sort of struggled with that portion of the order. I don't know if the stuff that I sent him is gonna be quite as creative and unique as some of the stuff that he sent me. And I'm not sure what he had in mind for his creative pick, whether it be this jiggly, floppy, more flop on the drop Chase Baits, or the hissy fit. Either way, both of these extremely creative, really fun. I'm really enjoying looking at these baits. Once again, shout outs to Burley Fishing for sending us some awesome stuff for this unboxing. There's one more piece of tackle contained within, and I believe it's meant to go right along with something like this. The Gambler Minnow Shad, 5/16 ounce. Looks like a little, oh wait, hold on here. Something just caught my eye. This is different, check it out. You got a passenger, you got a little tag along. I've never seen this before. You send me so many things I've never seen before, man. Cool. Obviously I need to brush up on my tackle, but that right there, check it out. You got your main, your primary jig head with your hook up top, and then you got this little guy down here just hanging out with an underspin. It's like a double-headed underspin, hook up top, underspin on bottom. That's a unique, creative piece of terminal tackle. If I were gonna rig it up, let me show you what I do. He thought about this, man. He went all the way. Psh, stupid deadly combo. Look at that. Killer combination. Awesome creative vibe in this unboxing. Now what I want you guys to do is go down below in the comments and let me know which was your favorite out of this box, which lure stood out the most to you, which was your least favorite, and which one of these baits do you feel will be the toughest to go out and get a catch on. I'm honestly not feeling too bad about any of it. I feel like I could probably go out there and trick somebody into doing something on each and every one of these, but I will say this bad boy right here, if I keep it rigged up like this, is probably gonna be the most difficult. But you never know, man. Bass like to eat weird stuff, man. That might just get it done. I'm excited to use all of this stuff. Excellent unboxing, excellent selection of fishing tackle from the homie Burley Fishing. Make sure you guys go check out his channel if you want to see his side of this unboxing and check out what I picked out for him. I'm sure some of you can probably guess one or two of the items that are contained within, but go show him some love, check out his video. That concludes this unboxing. Just a little bit something different for you guys today. A little collaboration with a fellow YouTuber. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, and maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. Maybe we'll find somebody else to collaborate with. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to getting out there on the water with some of this stuff, putting it to the test. I think just my number one, like the standout out of everything that I got, the thing that I think I could go out and like catch a fish on probably like right now today is gonna be the little bluegill chatterbait. Super Confidence, also the spinnerbait. Killer bait, lots of awesome soft plastics, and the standout to me, definitely the hissy fit. That's so cool. Shout outs to all the reptile lovers out there. that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to the channel, stick around. I put out new fishing videos all the time and I would love to have you riding along for the journey. We'll be back out there on the water fishing aboard the new bass boat soon. I cannot wait to get back out there on the water and do some more fishing with you. So make sure you stick around for all the future content. I appreciate you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video, but that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.